All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about something. I'm going to talk about those persons, those individuals, those people that bring negativity, harm, destruction, chaos, confusion. Those persons that bring unwanted and undesirable traits and characteristics out of you or into your life. I just want to remind you, for those that don't know, the people that are doing these things don't need or belong in your life. And you also have full control and liberty to accept or refuse these people into your life, or refuse to keep them in your life. Here's why I'm saying that. If someone disrespects you within the first few days of you knowing them, it's highly likely that that person is going to continue that characteristic or that behavior. If a person is highly pessimistic and has been pessimistic their entire life, it's extremely unlikely for that person to stop being pessimistic. If, and this is why you also try to get a background check, or, do a little investigation, or, try and get any intelligence on a person and their past and who they know, whether it's for a friendship or a relationship, man or woman, so you could see what kind of person they are. Because you can be involved with someone that has a track record of being inherently evil. You could be with someone that is a habitual cheater. You could be with someone that is, quite frankly, deranged. They won't accept accountability. They won't take accountability. They won't be honest with you because they've been dishonest their entire life. Be careful of these people. Try and get as much information. And if you see certain traits and characteristics, detach yourself from these people. I promise it's better for you to do that than to stay within the confines of relationships and engagements with these people. These people are not going to benefit you at all. And if you think you are, you're not going to benefit like you think. I like to think about it in a similar circumstance when it comes to celebrities, right? Everybody knows that celebrities sell their soul, but it's a transaction where they lose their individuality for money and vanity, money, fame, fortune. They can regain their individuality, but it's going to cost them the things that they've gained. And it's going to be an irreplaceable price when you pay in your self respect, because you're doing some humiliating things. It's going to pay with your way of thinking, because you're going to be challenged to do things that are against your moral code of conduct. All these things come under the confines of selling your soul, and people don't consider that to that magnitude. They think it's something that is directly like, these people don't have any souls. They do have a soul. They're just so out of touch with it because they've lost their individuality. They don't know who they are. And you may think that's what you want, but when you don't have a soul, when you're not connected to your individuality, a lot of the purchases that you make will lose its shine pretty quickly. You look at it, everyone that is wealthy and has an excess amount of cars and money and girls and whatever they want, eventually they just have to do more to feel excited to get a better experience. They're hardly impressed with anything in life. That's not to say that a person that's wealthy, a person that is wealthy is someone that can't enjoy, but a lot of these persons like celebrities, they're not an individual or representing themselves wholeheartedly. They can't. their personal opinions, their personal beliefs. A lot of them can't push their personal beliefs and agendas because they're attached to these record labels and corporations that tell them they can't say or do certain things. And if they do, their contract is terminated. And when their contract is terminated, they lose money. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to be around individuals as such, and being around a person that has sold themselves out is a negative person. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't tell me otherwise. The only thing they're going to be able to do is flash money at you because that's all they have. They don't have much character. Whatever character they had, they lost it a long time ago, quite frankly. And is that really what you want? To be relieved of all of your suffering financially, for vanity and other stress? You're walking around, you can't trust people, can't trust a potential partner because you don't know if they want you for your money or for you as an individual. Heck, you don't even know if you want to express yourself because you don't want to be publicly, I guess, publicly accepted. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I personally don't think that it's worthwhile. A lot of person may feel otherwise and they completely open to do such things and feel as they do. But I don't see the point. Having the people that are pessimistic, I don't see the point. Having the people that are attached to good things but are inherently bad, I can't I can't justify it. I can't justify the behavior. I can't justify being with someone to get in the cookie jar because it's a good cookie jar and nothing more. It's just not something that I could mentally understand and stay by. And this is probably why I don't hook up or I don't actively participate in hookup culture because in the grand scheme, you're being involved with a person that is negative and pessimistic and has these dark traits and you're trying to be an opposite. It's like two people that are playing tug of war over a pit. Whoever pulls hardest is going to fall. You're going to fall. Now, it's either you're going to pull hard enough and they're going to fall, or they're going to pull hard enough and you're going to fall. But here's the catch: a person that is inherently dark and negative, they're already in the pit. They're attached to the pit. So the real catch for you is if you're the person that has light and you get into those games or those battles and those tug of wars, you're gonna lose regardless. You're gonna spend too much time playing tug of war with this person, playing games, and you're gonna miss out on other opportunities. You're gonna miss out on the growth. You're gonna miss out on the improvement. If you continue to play tug of war with that person and you're winning, they're just gonna cut ties with you. They're gonna probably cut ties with you and resort back to who they were anyway. So you're gonna lose once again because you wasted time trying to change someone and they resort back to their own sentence. And the last and worst part is you get involved with this person and you change yourself for this person. This inherently dark person, you adopt dark traits. And now you lost the light. You lost the glitter in your eyes. You lost the passion. You lost the positivity. You lost the glow that you had. And I say again, is it worth it? Is it really? To keep the bills paid? To not sleep alone at night? To calm your anxieties? May you end up with more anxieties or worse, anger, frustration, risk of loss of life, peace, of sanity? I don't know. It's hard for you to drive a bargain in that department. It's hard for you to drive a bargain in that regard. And it's just why I said it's hard for me to justify being a celebrity if I even had the chance to be a celebrity. It's hard for me to sell myself short and stop being who I am as an individual for a check. Because I love being an individual. It comes with its taxes, it comes with its consequences where people will judge you and people will dislike you for your beliefs and your opinions. but it comes with being a human being. It comes in human nature. We're all different. We all have different beliefs. And some people aren't going to agree. Some people may want to harm us, but it's once again life. I just want it to be known that this is food for thought. Really consider, really think about these things because you never know. You never know. You may have an opportunity to be around these people. You may have an opportunity to get an excess amount of wealth and money and success and fame. And is that really what you want? When you have all this money and you're in the house by yourself, and the family that you want to talk to will say they don't even know who you are because you've changed so much for bad, what are you going to do then? You're going to call the friends that also don't know you, or you're going to call the fake friends that just want to have a good time? You got to make a choice. Make a choice.